When hunting for the best places to retire or the cheapest countries to live in, you often see the same spots. Whether you seek affordable international living or top retirement destinations, a few famous locations dominate every single list. Instead of highlighting those usual overhyped hotspots, we have compiled a list of hidden, under-the-radar gems that deserve your attention. Compared to those heavily marketed options, the choices featured here are much rarer and might even surprise you as retirement or relocation options. However, being less popular never means sacrificing your daily comfort. In fact, many of these unique gems provide peaceful environments, friendly locals, low costs, and lifestyles perfectly tailored for remote workers and expat retirees. So, if you want an escape far from the crowded mainstream, here are the 12 most overlooked places to live or retire in 2026. Number 1. The Seychelles. Made up of 115 tropical islands, the Seychelles is located around 1,600 kilometers off the coast of Kenya in East Africa. The main island, where almost 86% of its population is concentrated, is Mahé. It is the main point of entry for visitors, with the capital, Victoria, housing the country's only international airport. In the past, the Seychelles was renowned as a global tax haven because it offered one of the most attractive offshore company formation packages. Nowadays, it has completely reformed its international standing and is no longer classified as an uncooperative jurisdiction. In addition to this, income and pensions earned from abroad are not taxed at all, so passive earners and retirees can keep 100% of their income. It grants 5-year residence permits to foreign nationals after they demonstrate sufficient financial resources to support themselves. However, be aware that the cost of living here is among the highest in the region. Fresh produce and groceries are expensive because most goods are imported, and utilities also come at a premium. On the positive side, it features a stable economy, top-tier private healthcare, excellent infrastructure, and an English-speaking population. Number 2, Corfu, Greece. When it comes to living or retiring in Greece, most people tend to focus on the familiar choices. Some head for the Aegean Islands, such as Rhodes or Crete, while others settle on the mainland, particularly around Athens or the Peloponnese. Yet one destination that often escapes the spotlight is Corfu, the largest of Greece's Ionian islands. The island is home to roughly 100,000 residents and sits just a few miles off the western edge of the Greek mainland, so far north that when you look across the Ionian Sea from many parts of Corfu, you're looking at Albania, Greece's northern neighbor. The main point of arrival is Corfu town, which hosts multiple daily flights and ferries from mainland Greece, as well as nearby Italy and Albania. Outside Corfu town, the island is hilly to mountainous, sparsely populated, and largely covered in forests, while the southern coast features sandy beaches and sheltered coves. International communities thrive in almost every part of the island. It is particularly popular with British retirees, given that Corfu was a 19th century British protectorate. Because of that, you'll find plenty of English spoken here, as well as British medical professionals. Number 3, Corsica, France. Set in the Mediterranean, southeast of the French Riviera, and right beside the Italian island of Sardinia, Corsica is not the first choice for those looking to live or retire in France. Despite its close proximity to both France and Italy, the beautiful island of Corsica remains distinctive in both its history and culture, offering newcomers a unique and memorable taste of the Mediterranean. The island lacks the extensive international flight infrastructure of mainland hubs. This barrier to entry helps keep mass tourism at bay, leaving the island relatively pristine for those who make the journey. However, moving here does come with some major downsides. Firstly, without a basic knowledge of French, it can be very difficult to integrate into the local community. Secondly, its cost of living is almost on par with the French Riviera. And last but not least, many of its small towns have limited public transportation and healthcare services. But then again, these are often the very reasons a select few people choose Corsica in the first place. The absence of large crowds, the slower rhythm of life, and the island's unspoiled character are exactly what set it apart from many of the more commercialized Mediterranean destinations. Number 4, the Silver Coast of Portugal. When it comes to living or retiring in Portugal, Places like the Algarve or cities like Lisbon and Porto are usually the top considerations. But just a few miles north of the country's capital begins a coastal region called the Costa de Prata, more commonly known as the Silver Coast. It features a spectacular stretch of ancient towns, breathtaking beaches, and a rugged coastline hugging the Atlantic Ocean on Portugal's western shore. For the most part, it is one of the most affordable places to enjoy seaside living in Portugal. Popular destinations like the Algarve and the Greater Lisbon area are almost 35% more expensive than most of the prominent towns and municipalities along the Silver Coast. Notable places on its coastline include Nazaré, renowned for its dramatic waves and surfing scene, Peniche, a fishing town with a laid-back atmosphere and excellent weather, and Figueira da Foz, which features expansive beaches and a welcoming community. Daily life here carries an old-world simplicity paired with modern reliability. Roads and rail lines connect easily to Lisbon, roughly an hour's drive away, making the capital's international airport and urban conveniences comfortably within reach. Rents and everyday living costs are among the country's lowest. A comfortable lifestyle can easily be achieved on a modest monthly budget of just $1,700. Number 5. Emilia-Romagna, Italy. When most people think about living or retiring in Italy, regions like Tuscany, Liguria, Puglia, or Campania usually steal the spotlight. But between Italy's famous north and south lies a region called Emilia-Romagna, which receives far less attention from internationals despite offering many of the same advantages. From a physical point of view, the region stretches from the Apennine Mountains to the Adriatic Sea. Internationally, it is known for the city of Bologna, which is home to one of the world's oldest universities and a major hub for students from across the globe. As a result, Bologna and many of the region's other cities have a youthful, energetic atmosphere that is uncommon in many retirement destinations. Living costs are moderate here, while its central location places residents within easy reach of Tuscany's iconic cities. Florence and Pisa, for example, are little more than an hour from Bologna, making day trips convenient. For those wanting to settle by the sea, its Adriatic city of Rimini is perfect with its long beachside promenade and resort-like vibes, but without the massive crowds often found in Italy's more famous coastal hotspots. Number 6. Curaçao. Situated just under 40 miles off the Venezuelan coast in the Caribbean Sea, Curaçao is an autonomous country within the Kingdom of the Netherlands. It has a population of approximately 150,000 people and is the largest and most populous of the ABC Islands, namely Aruba, Bonaire, and Curaçao. Its residents enjoy one of the highest standards of living in the Caribbean, with excellent infrastructure. Plus, it is located in a hurricane-free zone, and there has not been a hurricane in over 150 years. Flights into and out of Curaçao International Airport are frequent, with daily direct flights from Miami, Florida, and New York. But even with its high standard of living, excellent air connections, and temperate climate, not many people choose to reside here long-term. Dutch, Canadian, and U.S. nationals can stay here for up to 6 months without a visa. However, if you are seeking residency, an investor permit is available, requiring a minimum investment of $280,000 in a business or real estate. When it comes to expenses, some newcomers find Curaçao surprisingly expensive at first, but smart shopping can significantly reduce the cost of living. Buy local fish and produce, cook at home on weekdays, and save restaurants for weekends. For a change of scenery and atmosphere, Curaçao residents can easily fly to the neighboring ABC Islands of Aruba and Bonaire for a day trip. Number 7. The Asturias region of Spain. At large, Spain's appeal revolves around its sun-soaked Mediterranean coast, but the region of Asturias offers a completely different side of the country. Located along Spain's northern shoreline, this autonomous region is home to just over 1 million residents and is defined by dramatic landscapes, rugged cliffs, emerald green hills, and the spectacular Costa Verde, aptly known as the Green Coast. Unlike southern Spain, Asturias experiences a cooler Atlantic climate and significantly more rainfall throughout the year. While this makes it less attractive to sun-seeking retirees, it has become increasingly popular among nature lovers, hikers, remote workers, and younger expatriates looking for a more active outdoor lifestyle. The capital of Asturias is Oviedo, with Gijón being the largest city. Elegant Oviedo, the regional capital, is unusually pristine, with cafe terraces lining pedestrianized squares in its medieval center. Meanwhile, Gijón is the biggest city in Asturias, featuring a large port and a dynamic gastronomic and cultural scene. The cost of living in both cities is higher than in the region's interior, but with all monthly expenses included, a single person can comfortably live here for under $2,000. Number 8. Ecuador. Tucked between Colombia and Peru on South America's Pacific coast is Ecuador, a country that continues to fly under the radar despite offering one of the most attractive combinations of affordability, climate, and easy visa policies in the region. From the Amazon rainforest to the Andean highlands and the Pacific coast, it has something for everyone. Firstly, it is significantly more affordable, allowing residents to enjoy a high quality of life on a modest budget. Secondly, the healthcare system is both high quality and affordable. Retirees often praise the excellent care they receive. And last but not least, the country's diverse geography means you can enjoy beaches, mountains, and jungles all within a few hours' drive. It has a tailor-made retirement visa called the Jubilado Visa, which is granted upon demonstrating a monthly income or pension of around $1,500. Number 9. Georgia. Located at the junction of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, Georgia encompasses mountainous regions, lush valleys, and a coastline along the Black Sea. Much of the action centers around its capital, Tbilisi. By day, its cafes are filled with entrepreneurs, freelancers, and remote workers from every corner of the globe. By night, its streets come alive with restaurants, cultural events, and a vibrant social scene. English is commonly spoken and understood, especially among younger people and within the growing expatriate community. For retirees, however, the story shifts westward. Along the Black Sea coast lies Batumi, a city where modern high-rises overlook beaches and mountain scenery. Here, life moves at a gentler pace. A comfortable apartment with sea views, affordable health care, and low day-to-day expenses make it possible for many retirees and passive earners to live well on a modest budget, often for less than $1,600 per month. Nowadays, some people hesitate to relocate here because Georgia borders Russia, creating concerns about regional stability. While geopolitical concerns will always exist, Georgia remains one of the safer countries in the region. Number 10. Guatemala. When people envision a move to Central America, their attention is often drawn to Costa Rica's beaches, Panama's modern conveniences, Belize's Caribbean charm, or Nicaragua's affordability. Yet, tucked between Mexico and Honduras is the country of Guatemala, which often goes unnoticed despite offering many of the same advantages. While certain areas of the country continue to face security challenges, many of the locations favored by expatriates and retirees are considered safe. Along portions of the coastline and around its most popular destinations, small international communities have quietly formed over the years, including retirees from the United States living comfortably on Social Security income. Housing, dining, transportation, and everyday expenses remain among the lowest in the region, allowing retirees and passive earners to maintain a comfortable lifestyle without requiring a large monthly budget. Additionally, private medical facilities in major cities offer modern services at costs that are often far below those found in the United States. Residency requirements are straightforward for both retirees and remote workers. The minimum income or pension requirement is set at $1,250. Number 11. Latvia. Overshadowed by Estonia and Lithuania, the nation of Latvia is the least explored of its Baltic neighbors. But unlike most places on this list, Latvia is not particularly geared toward retirees. Winters can be cold, dark, and long, making it less attractive to those seeking a warm retirement destination. However, what it lacks in sunshine, it more than makes up for in opportunity, affordability, and lifestyle, especially for younger expats, remote workers, and digital nomads. Its capital city of Riga has developed into a vibrant hub of cafes, co-working spaces, startups, and creative businesses. With its youthful energy, the city attracts digital nomads looking for an alternative to more crowded destinations such as Lisbon, Barcelona, or Berlin. Other major advantages include its affordability and a dedicated visa for remote workers. Number 12, Cambodia. When people look at Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and the Philippines usually get the most attention. Cambodia is often left out, even though it offers one of the region's simplest and most affordable lifestyles. Living costs are low, housing is inexpensive, and daily expenses remain manageable even on a modest budget of $1,000 per month. Many internationals settle in Phnom Penh or Siem Reap, where English speakers and basic modern conveniences make everyday life easier. However, like all busy Asian cities, both have some obvious downsides, namely heavy traffic congestion, frequent construction, and a lack of pedestrian-friendly walkways. Moreover, the country's infrastructure is still developing, which means Cambodia is not as polished as some of its neighbors. But for those who value affordability, flexibility, and a slower pace of life, Cambodia remains one of Southeast Asia's most underrated places to live. Those are 12 overlooked destinations that deserve far more attention than they receive. Whether you're planning to retire abroad, lower your living costs, or simply start a new chapter, one of these hidden gems could be the perfect fit. Which destinations surprised you most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.